What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 79, and coming into today's episode, we are sitting nice and pretty at a 33-game differential. 94-61 is our exact record. I know at the end of the last episode of Battle Spot Live, I said 93-31, which is a 32-game differential, and that is not what we are sitting at. For some reason, I thought that was 33 because I cannot math sometimes. I just can't do it. So it is 94-61. Today we're bringing a whole new team. You've seen Samurott a lot before. I've been bringing it a lot lately. But I decided to just add it back to the team because it does well on Battle Spot. Aqua Jet saves my life a lot of times, especially with Torrent activated and all that stuff. I'll go over the rest of my team in a minute, but before I do that, I'd like to remind you guys to show some support if you can to the channel and the series by clicking the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button. And if you click the thumbs down button, obviously go in the comment section. Tell me why you didn't like it. Tell me how I can improve. Tell me, what I can do to make sure that you enjoy these videos in the future. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So let's look at our team. We have Dragon Dance, Lumberry, Salamence. We have Focus Sash, Copycat, Riolu. We have Life Orb, Nidoqueen, Eviolite, Charge Beam, Rest Talking, Magneton, and then a pretty standard physically defensive Cofagrigus with Rocky Helmet over the leftovers to give Mega Kangaskhan a hard time. And actually Talonflame too. It can take a hit or two from a Talonflame. And it's got the Pain Split, and it's just a good time. It is just a good time. So we shall see. We shall see how things go. It's been a while since I've actually recorded regular Battle Spot Live. I've been recording a lot of Inverse because Inverse actually ends tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. The new season is going to be so much fun. The special that's replacing Inverse. We're going to have 6v6 battles finally on Battle Spot with no items from with first gen rules. So that's pretty freaking cool. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for us to be able to do 6-on-6 battles. And the fact that there's no items involved, that's fine by me. That is fine by me, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to be bringing that to the channel as well, kind of like I did Inverse for a little bit. We didn't get that many episodes in on Inverse because I waited till the end of the season. But anyway, I'm going to stop babbling here. We've got Tyranitar, Aegislash, Gyarados, Greninja, Garchomp, and Venusaur. So very typical Battle Spot team. We see all of the usuals, basically. It's going to be Mega Venusaur, obviously. So, with that being said, I'm thinking that Magneton is not the best choice here because there's a ground type and a couple of resistances, well, just one resistance in the Venusaur, but nonetheless, there's a couple of resistances to Flash Cannon as well, so that doesn't seem like the best idea. Now, Cofagrigus could be a good choice. Salamence could be a decent choice as well. Decisions. Alright, let's start off with our Salamence. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Let's start off with... man, this is a tough position to be in. Let's go with the Cofagrigus first. We're going to bring the Riolu, and we're going to bring the Salamence. But I don't want to start off with it, because I just don't. I'm afraid of that Greninja. If I can't get a Dragon Dance up, I'm not carrying the Focus Sash, so I'm just going to go down in one hit to an Ice Beam or a Dragon Claw if we've got Garchomp out there, so it's not a good time. It is not a good time. Focus Sash is probably better on Battle Spots on a Salamence if you want to try to set up because it's fairly frail, but that's just what it is. So we have Gyarados out here, and we see the Intimidate, so no Moxie to worry about. It could be Mega if he's not bringing the Venusaur. So first things first, we want to burn this thing. That is the #1 priority. And he may predict that and switch out. He may straight up attack with the Waterfall, but he's going to get Rocky Helmet damage. The only advantage he would have to that would be to possibly get a flinch. But he's going to switch out into the Greninja, predicting the Will-O-Wisp. Not a bad play at all. That's probably what I would have done as well. And we're going to get some residual damage on this thing at the very least. Not that burning a Greninja is the best thing in the world, and by the way he switched it in, we can tell that it's not a physical Greninja, but if he had a Focus Sash, that is broken, so that's fantastic. Dark Pulse is coming our way, and man, I really don't have any switch-ins, but we need to keep Cofagrigus around because I'm going to have no hope of defeating that, not Gengar. Why did I want to call Gyarados Gengar? Why? Why on earth would I do that? Switching in Salamence really isn't going to help us because we don't outspeed. So we'll just get KO'd the next turn. Riolu could come in on a resisted hit, but it's really not going to help us out too much. I can come in and... I mean, I'm not carrying the Eviolite, so it's still going to hurt. But attacking him back with a reversal's out of the question because we don't outspeed. I need to switch. Oh, I think I ran out of time. Did I run out of time? I did run out of time. Wow, okay. I'm so stupid. I spent way too much time doing that. And Kofagrigus takes so much damage. What attack did I go for? Oh, I flinched and couldn't move, so it doesn't matter. Are you serious? Are we serious right now? Ah! I cannot believe I just did that. Kofagrigus is basically useless now. Did I really just do that? I spent all that time talking? I'm a little bit angry. A little bit angry about that. And Riolu is not going to be able to do much because that Intimidate is a thing. That Intimidate is definitely a thing. That is the biggest poop I've seen in a while. That is the biggest poop I've seen in a while. Alright, I guess we're staying in here. Because there's no reason to save this Kofagrigus with 32 HP. I'm not surviving anything. We're going to go for a Pain Split in the off chance he just switches out. But he's not going to. He's just going to go for the Ice Beam, predicting something else to switch in. Not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. We're going to lose this battle. We are going to lose this battle because I am a silly muffin. We see the Life Orb, which I should have seen last time around. I am just playing terribly. I really need to... I need to figure things out here. Basically, I need to, like, get on my game a little bit. So, with that being said... Let's see. Let's see, what can we do here? We can protect for burn damage and see what he's going to go for. I don't know how much good that's going to do us. We can also just go for a reversal, which should do a decent amount of damage. Because we're going to be left with 1 HP regardless of what he goes for. Let's protect to see what he's going to go for first. Just out of curiosity. He's going to withdraw. Gyarados is coming out. Yes, Intimidate. The Intimidate is here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we are going to not stay in on this. I'm guessing a Waterfall and or Dragon Dance is coming. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch out into our Salamence. I would like to see a Mega Evolution because that means that Reversal will be able to kill this thing. And Riolu might be able to save us. Maybe. Yep, we're going to see the Mega Evolution, so that's great. That is absolutely great. Now, if he doesn't have Ice Fang or Stone Edge, we're in good shape. But he probably has Dragon Dance, Waterfall, and Earthquake, and then whatever his fourth move is can probably kill us. He goes for the EQ! That is perfect! Because Salamence just kind of levitates over that. Now... Now we can get a Dragon Dance up. I don't think he can kill us in one hit unless he has the Ice Fang. Or should I just go for a Dragon Claw? For damage. That might be our best play. He doesn't have the Intimidate anymore either, so we have a chance here, despite my idiotic play of just wasting the entire clock and not choosing to switch in Riolu. But that may end up coming back to help us out, actually, depending on how this plays out. Now, I want to say that this Gyarados has a move to hit me, because they usually carry either Ice Fang or Stone Edge as their last move. Both of which will most likely just one-shot me. So I feel like going for a Dragon Claw to get as much damage off as we can is the best play. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, he's going to stay in, so he has a move to hit us with. There's the Dragon Claw that does about half. There's the Ice Fang. And that's going to hurt. Yep, that is a dead Salamence. Well, at least he didn't set up a Dragon Dance. I mean, not that that really means much. Not that that really means much at all. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go for a reversal and try to kill this thing. Really don't see any other play. Because he's going to outspeed, probably go for Waterfall, and if we flinch, we lose. If we don't flinch, this Gyarados is going to go down to a reversal. And we can copycat for the priority to take out the Greninja. And depending on what his last Pokemon is, if we can one-shot it, we will win. So we'll just see how this plays out. Let's go for the reversal first. Oh, he's going to go for the Dragon Dance. Okay. Alright. Well, if that's the case... wow, that actually did more damage than I thought it was going to. We can copycat the Dragon Dance. But if he attacks this turn, he will outspeed. And I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Is increasing our speed, does that really matter? I mean, it would increase our attack. Is he going to go for another Dragon Dance? I really don't see any reason for him to do that. But if we're at +1 speed, we're still not going to outspeed. It's a Mega Gyarados, and we are an unevolved Pokemon. We are not outspeeding this thing. But we can copycat his attack. If he goes for a Waterfall, though, I mean, it's not going to be very effective. So it's not going to be enough to take out this Gyarados from that range. So we pretty much have to go for another reversal. Pretty much have to go for another reversal here. He's going to go for the EQ. So that's going to take us down to our Focus Sash. Oh my god, my voice is cracking like crazy. I still feel like I have something in my throat. We're going to get the reversal off at 1 HP. That is going to be a dead Mega Gyarados. So that's right, Riolu taking out a Mega Gyarados, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is happening right now. So go ahead, go into the Greninja. Do it. Yeah, there's the Greninja. We're going to copycat and destroy this thing. You're going down, Greninja. Unless you have Water Shuriken, you're going down. I love this set so much. I love this set. There's the copycat. For those of you that are missing out on what's actually going on here, Rielu's hidden ability is Prankster, so that means any non-attacking move gets a +1 priority. Like Quick Attack or Aqua Jet or anything like that. So we can use Copycat, which copies the last move that was used in battle. And that means that we can copy our reversal with priority and outspeed the Greninja. Unfortunately, we needed to get a Dragon Dance up to one-shot this Garchomp, so we are going to lose this match. But Riolu put in a good amount of work. There's no way we're one-shotting a Garchomp, and the Rough Skin's going to take us out anyway, so we are going to lose. Oh, I went for the reversal. Oops, my bad. Why am I making so many mistakes? It didn't matter because it was not going to one-shot. I've actually been in this position before and almost will never take out Garchomp in one hit. But, yeah, so it was a loss either way. I should have clicked Copycat, but the misclick did not matter. We had already lost at that point. So, with that being said, that is a loss, obviously, and that brings our record to 94 and 62. So, hopefully, we cannot play like a stupid person in this next battle. Too many mistakes. Too many silly mistakes. No excuse for that kind of play, and honestly, I deserve to lose that match for playing that way. Now, with that being said, we can turn things around. We can not fall into the same traps again of running out the clock for no reason and misclicking and very easily avoidable mistakes that did not involve predictions at all. So that's a little bit painful of a loss. But nonetheless, we have another opponent here with Greninja, Talonflame, Aegislash, Garchomp, Ferrothorn, and Sylveon. So I see a lot of physical attackers, which means I want to bring the Cofagrigus again because burning 3 of these Pokemon is going to be huge. And actually, burning the Sylveon would not be that bad either to get some residual damage going. So Magneton might not be the worst choice in the world. Let's see. No, it can't hit Garchomp, can't really hit Aegislash too much. The Talonflame will poop on it with Flare Blitz. I can't touch Ferrothorn. Alright, Magneton, you are not coming to this battle. You are not coming to this battle at all. Alright, we have the Nidoqueen, which could come to this battle. That is a possibility. That is a huge possibility. I think I actually want to start off with the Nidoqueen. Start off with the Nidoqueen, bring the Riolu again. Because it can deal some decent... Well, no, it really can't. It really can't do much in this battle. So we're going to bring the Nidoqueen, we're going to bring the Cofagrigus, and we're going to bring... Samurott doesn't do much either. This team just kind of craps on mine. We're going to bring the Salamence. So we're bringing pretty much the same team, except not Riolu this time. So that's a thing. We'll see how we can do here. I'm not too confident going into this battle. And not because I lost the last one, but just because our team doesn't match up well against our opponent's team. So that is a bit of a problem. So there's the Nidoqueen. Looking very nice. There's the Garchomp, which will outspeed and one-shot us with an EQ. So I'm going to switch into... Do I want to switch into Salamence? The only way I outspeed Garchomp is if it's running Adamant or not, fully invested in speed. I am Jolly, I believe. I'm Jolly. If I'm Adamant, that would be really bad, though. That would be really bad. Do I risk it? Do I really have any other choice? I mean, I have Cofagrigus to switch into. And then we can burn it and all of that stuff. So actually, I'm going to switch into the Salamence here, predicting an EQ, because I don't want to have to take... I'd much rather have Cofagrigus have to take a Dragon Claw with 20 less base power if it comes down to that. Oh, he goes for the Outrage! Okay. Okay. That did not turn out well. So it's probably Scarfchomp, who's just going to outrage everything. And I think it actually will work, because I can't do much to stop it. Cannot do much to stop it whatsoever. What we can do is go for a Will-O-Wisp here, and then Pain Split the following turn to try to get some of our HP back, and hopefully take this thing out eventually. He's going to take Rocky Helmet damage, and he'll take burn damage this turn, but we're going to take well over half, and he's going to lose his Rough Skin as well and get that turned into Mummy, which is great. Absolutely great. There's the Rocky Helmet damage. There's the Willow, which connects, which I was a little bit worried about it missing, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I was a little bit worried, but that's not going to happen. Not this time. Not this time. So he's still locked into the Outrage. We haven't seen the Confusion yet, so I don't think he can KO us now with that burn. So with that being said, we're going to go for the Pain Split and hopefully get a decent amount of HP back, which would put us in a position to survive another hit, which is great. Yeah, we're left with 22 HP. Unfortunately, the Rocky Helmet kind of allows us to get back less HP, but still okay. Still okay. We get back up to 61 and do a decent amount to this Garchomp. And with the burn damage, and I don't think he can take me out with another hit. I don't think. Do not think. We're pretty much safe to go for a knockoff here, because Rocky Helmet, burn, all that stuff. I mean, he's not locked into the Outrage, so he can go for EQ. But all that stuff is going to do a decent amount. Part of me wants the Pain Split again, predicting him to switch out and wanting to come back in and Outrage, but he doesn't really have that much HP left, so what is the point in saving this thing? If we go for a knockoff, at least we can get rid of an item if another Pokemon, if on the off chance he does decide to switch out. So let's go for the knockoff. No, he's going to stay in. He is confused. He's going to hurt himself in confusion. It's not going to do that much because he is burned, so his attack is lowered. And there's the knockoff, which is going to finish off this Garchomp, so we're not going to get 3-0'd by Scarfchomp, which is great. Oh, he's Choice Banded. Choice Banded. That's why it did so much damage to Cofagrigus, so it would not have been a 2-8 KO if it was Scarfed. So that is something to keep in mind. Shadow Sneak is probably coming. Shadow Sneak is probably coming, or Shadow Ball. So burning might not be the best course of action, but what is our best course of action? Pain Splitting? Huh. I guess Pain Splitting. Trying to get as much HP back as we possibly can. Let's go for that. Going for the Pain Split. He's going to go for the Swords Dance, and I did not burn him. That is not good. And he naturally outspeeds. So we get back up to 114 HP. I don't know if that's enough to survive like a Shadow Claw or a Shadow Sneak. We're going to go for the Willow, though. We're going to go for the Willow. And I think he went for the Swords Dance, maybe thinking I was going to go for the Willow there to try to get back up to neutral attack. But Swords Dancing Aegislash is really not that common on Battle Spot anymore, or in OU for that matter. Most of the time they run mixed, with Shadow Sneak being their only physical attack, or they just run full special. We're going to see the stance change here, And please show me the Shadow Sneak. Yeah, he has the Shadow Sneak, so I think he's pretty much fully physical. I mean, he has the Swords Dance, so can we survive that? We cannot survive a +2 Shadow Sneak. I should have went for the freaking Will-O-Wisp. Nidoqueen is coming in, and we will be able to take this thing out with an Earth Power, but we're going to have to take a Shadow Sneak first, and that does not excite me, because we're going to just end up losing this match. Because whatever comes in is most likely faster than my Nidoqueen. You got Talonflame, you got Greninja, both of which, if it's either of those, they can come in, outspeed, and just finish me off. So that is the thing. Looks like we're going to get a double loss today. We're going to see the stance change. He's going to try to survive by getting into his shield form via King's Shield. But we're not going to go for an attack that makes physical contact, so our attack isn't going to drop. Not that that matters. We're not a physical attacker anyway. Let's go for the Earth Power. Try to just do something to this thing. He's gonna... Okay, that was a complete waste of time. That was a waste of time. There's the Shadow Sneak. He has to do that to get damage because Nidoqueen will outspeed. And it does over half. Such a powerful, powerful attack. There's the Earth Power. Aegislash is going down. So at the very least, it's going to be a 1-0. We made both of these matches close. We did indeed, but at least we didn't make any silly mistakes this time around. This time it was just our opponent's team was better, so that's what it is. Ferrothorn. Oh, wait, I have the Fire Blast, and I outspeed. And I'm carrying the Life Orb too. We have a chance if this can one-shot a Ferrothorn, and that's iffy. That is really iffy. Let's go for the Fire Blast. All right, it connects. Can it take out this Ferrothorn? It can! Oh my goodness! Nidoqueen! Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Alright, we are not having a double loss today because Nidoqueen comes through in the clutch. I forgot that my opponent even had the Ferrothorn. I thought everything on their team was going to outspeed. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright, 95 and 62 is our record. Does that make sense? Yes, stole 33 game differential. Wow. Okay. Man, and now I'm thinking like, oh, we could have had a double victory today if I wasn't stupid in the first match. But you know what? You can't be perfect all the time. Everybody makes mistakes, so I'm perfectly fine with being 1-1 today because I was really feeling the double loss. I guess I shouldn't be so pessimistic, but I was trying to be realistic, and apparently I was not realistic because I was incorrect. Nidoqueen, oh, you're so good. You're so good, Nidoqueen. Offensive Nidoqueen for the win. Alright, so I already mentioned what our record is. That's going to be it for this time. We're going to have a couple of more episodes with this team, 2 more to be exact, and then we'll switch things up after that. So we'll see how we can do. I want to thank you all for watching, as always, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up and show your support that way. If you didn't like it, feel free to leave a dislike and tell me why in the comments. You know, why did you not like it? Is it something that I said? Is it something that I did? Do you not like the team I'm bringing? Give me suggestions. Feel free to help me improve because I want you guys to be entertained and have a good time and learn, you know, just as I am. And that's just what it is. So I'm going to stop babbling now and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.